baby bus! Let's go, Sheriff Labrador!
Little Buffalo's illness. One hot summer day, a low buzzing sound could be heard at the Forestville police station.
Whew! Killed another mosquito. Whew. When summer comes around, so do the mosquitoes, and a lot of them too. Whew! Hello, this is Sheriff Labrador.
Sheriff Labrador, this is Grandma Polar Bear. I want to report a case. Somebody is creating trouble in my cake shop, scaring all the customers away.
What? Somebody's creating trouble? Grandma Polar Bear? Hold tight, I'll be right there.
Sheriff Labrador got into his patrol car at once and drove to Grandma Polar Bear's cake shop. He hadn't even entered the shop when he heard people quarreling. He saw Mr. Buffalo blocking the entrance of the shop, bickering angrily with Grandma Polar Bear.
Look! Did your shop use expired cream?
Huh? Buffalo Dad, I only use fresh cream. You can see the date of production here.
Then, your shop must not be hygienic.
Oh, dear. We clean our shop every day. If you don't believe us, come look at our kitchen. You won't find a single strand of hair here.
Okay, calm down, both of you. What has happened?
Sheriff Labrador quickly pulled Mr. Buffalo and Grandma Polar Bear apart. Grandma Polar Bear looked at Sheriff Labrador, aggrieved.
I don't know. Mr. Buffalo came to my shop and created trouble. He kept insisting that the quality of my cakes is questionable.
There's something wrong with your cakes. Today is my son's birthday. I bought a birthday cake from this shop. But after Little Buffalo ate the cake, guess what happened? He fainted! Look! It's this piece of cake!
Mr. Buffalo was so angry, steam was coming out of his nose. He took out a piece of cake that was half eaten. The polar bear pattern was printed on the cake box.
This pattern definitely shows that the cake came from Polar Bear Cake Shop.
Oh, dear. Sheriff Labrador, we've never had any hygiene problems. You can check every piece of cake in this shop. Every product is made safely. If you don't believe me, I'll eat them to show you.
Grandma Polar Bear panicked. She opened her cabinet, picked up a piece of cake, and was about to stick it into her mouth. Sheriff Labrador quickly stopped her.
Don't panic. Let me inspect the shop first.
Sheriff Labrador circled the Polar Bear Cake Shop once. He examined every corner carefully, even checking every egg used to make cakes.
No problem with the ingredients. No problem with the hygiene either. Looks like the problem doesn't come from here. Huh? What's that smell?
Sheriff Labrador picked up the cake brought in by Buffalo Dad and took a careful sniff.
This smell, could it be? Mr. Buffalo, I need to examine the crime scene. Take me to your house.
Okay, sure.
Sheriff Labrador followed Mr. Buffalo home. They had just stepped into the house when they were met with a strange smell. Sheriff Labrador looked and saw that the dishes on the table had not been touched. Only the plate which held the cake was empty.
Look, Sheriff Labrador, Little Buffalo only ate the cake. He ate just half of it and fainted.
Cake. Fainted. Did the whole family eat the cake?
Yes, but we only took a couple of bites because we bought the cake specially for my son. We didn't know there was a problem with the cake.
Sheriff Labrador touched his chin and began observing the things around the dining table. Suddenly, a small black thing on the floor caught his attention.
Huh? This is...
He used a pair of tweezers to pick it up carefully. He put it under his magnifying glass and saw that it was a dead mosquito. Sheriff Labrador swept his eyes around the room, and they locked in on a can of insecticide in a corner.
Mr. Buffalo, did you use this can of insecticide today?
Yes! I guess you know there are many bugs in the summer. I was afraid my son would be bitten. Once the birthday party was ready, I sprayed the insecticide.
There are so many dead mosquitoes lying around. You must have sprayed quite a lot.
Of course! Up, down, front, back, I sprayed everywhere. I couldn't let the mosquitoes bite my little buffalo.
When you used the insecticide, was the cake on the table?
Yes! The box containing the birthday cake was already opened and set on the table. Sheriff Labrador, what's the problem?
It's a big problem, Mr. Buffalo. I found the reason for Little Buffalo's illness. It's this can of insecticide.
Huh? Insecticide? What happened?
I smelled the insecticide on the cake eaten by Little Buffalo. I believe you sprayed insecticide on the cake by accident. Insecticides are poisonous. Little Buffalo fainted because he ate the cake laced with insecticide.
Huh? I was the one who harmed my son? But that's impossible! All three of us ate the cake! Why has only Little Buffalo fainted?
You and your wife didn't eat as much of the cake as Little Buffalo, so his symptoms were more serious. On top of that, compared to adults, children's reactions to insecticides is stronger. Insecticides are poisonous. You must observe safety measures while using them.
Mini episode on safety. Woof!
Go away, despicable mosquitoes! Daddy, the mosquitoes bit me again. I've got 3 bumps now. I don't like mosquitoes.
These mosquitoes are terrible! Watch my insecticide do its job! Oh, wait! Little Buffalo! Let's put the food and silverware away first. Then I'll spray the insecticide.
Good job, Mr. Buffalo.
Sheriff Labrador's Safety Talk.
Insecticides can kill bugs, and they contain poison. For our own safety, we must stay away from food and utensils while using insecticides. And we must also remember to open windows for ventilation after using them.
Woof!